Welcome everyone and namaste. Today's practice is a short 20-minute Yin Yoga practice focused on the earth element, targeting the stomach and spleen meridian lines. So just come into all fours, take a little bit of movement through the hips. First of all, we're stepping the left leg forward into a low lunge position and just gently walk it out to the left so both hands are in the center. Sinking that right hip down a little bit and twisting over to the left. So you really ground down through your right palm here and use your left arm to just rest or press out gently to that left knee and thigh. So here we're really stimulating into that stomach line. You might feel some stimulation around that outer edge of the left hip also. Sinking the hips down as low as you can, and if you need some support for your right knee, either folding up the mat or grabbing a cushion or a blanket or anything else for support that you have. And each time we come into these yin postures, it's really just finding your edge without trying to forcefully stay in one position. So it's finding a place where you can still find softness and suppleness without rigidity. And just gently coming to the breath here as the mind is overactive or busy. Just running your awareness to the gentle stream of breath, gently breathing in and out through the nose. And so the earth element is really all about nourishment. The foundations of life. And what it is that we choose to do on the daily to support our body. And also, how does that ripple out with the energy that we choose to give out to the world? Let's take our last few nourishing breaths in and out here. Maybe directing some of that energy to any areas of tension that you feel through the legs, the hips, the lower body. So starting to transition to the next pose, but first just rock the hips back a little bit and start to walk your left foot over to the right. You can pick it up and place it there, and it can swing right into the hips, coming into a swan position. And we're going to stay high with this one. So don't forcefully press your foot up so it's parallel with the top of the mat. We really just want to feel stimulation through that left side of the hip joint and through those right hip flexors. And this is a passive variation, even though it looks quite active. So while you hold yourself up in this position, again, thinking about just an element of softness through the shoulders. If you wish, you can come down to the elbows or relax your body over that left leg. Finding the shape that suits your body. And so the earth energy is seen in the principle of gravity. And gravity is the force that attracts a body to the center of the earth. And so whatever is thrown into the air returns to the earth and comes back to that same center. And this also applies to our energy. What we choose to put out into the world comes right back to us. So if we are choosing positive experiences, relationships, and our thoughts, our words and our actions consist of joy, peace, and happiness, then that's what we are going to receive back to our center. If we're choosing to see life as problems and difficulties and expressing fear, anger, or other unpleasant emotions, then that's what we attract back to us. So we must ask ourselves, what is it that we would like to receive? How would we like to feel? And that first starts with nourishment of the body. If we do not feel good in our body, how can we project goodness outside of our body? Returning to the breath here. Let's gently start to place a little bit of weight over to that left side, just to feel that chi flow, that energy rush as you gently start to come out of the pose. We're coming straight into the next one now by taking the right knee up to the left heel. Right foot is back. And it's just a little lean backwards, so you might just walk your hands back and sit in this upright position. If you feel you could go a little further, you could come to the elbows or gently lay yourself down onto the mat or a bolster or any cushioning behind you. We have here now a strong stimulation through the stomach line on the right thigh. So this is good for the quads, the hip flexors, and if you've come down onto the mat, then you may get a nice gentle compression into the lumbar spine. Again, ensuring you're in a comfortable position where you can still maintain a beautiful natural wave of breath lowering to the belly. And being able to expand that through all areas of the body. And let's take a gentle meditation here with the breath. And just be the observer today of where your mind travels to. The goal of our meditation and mindfulness practice is just to notice, to observe. And then return to the breath, return to the moment, the surrounds, your body. Gently start to move out of this shape. If you're up, just gently come down to the mat. Bend the knees or extend the legs out, and again, just a short moment to observe the sensations as they move around and through the body. Let's place the palms underneath the glutes. Press yourself upright. Coming through to the other side now, so all fours, any little movement in between. Cat-cows or rolling the hips. And this time, right foot steps forward into our lunge position, our dragon, twisted dragon. So left palm grounds down, right hand either sits on top of the knee or just gently presses that knee outward. And so the right foot does not need to be grounded here. You can be up on the knife edge as you sink down towards that left side. Again, using any support that you need for your knees. And if you need to come out of the pose, please listen to your body. So really tapping into the feeling in the physical body, which again ripples through our emotional body, our energetic body, our spiritual body. And really all living systems on earth are born to thrive, not just survive. And we are an expression of the universe's ability to come into perfect harmony. All we need to do is listen to our bodies, create space in the mind, and fine-tune our frequency. Everything is energy. It's choosing the level you wish to vibrate at. So come back to the breath, breathe some of that thriving goodness into the body, smile. Let's gently, very slowly move over to our swan position. Again, foot can come right into the hips here. It doesn't have to look a certain way. You want to feel into it. So right side of the glutes, left hip flexors traveling down that left leg. Staying high, or if you wish, come low in this position. So some of the things that we can really look at with this earth element and balancing through the stomach and the spleen is, of course, what we are choosing to put into our body, what foods, the times of day that we choose to eat, and whether that is serving us or not. The optimal time for digestion is between 7 and 9 a.m. Yet a lot of us skip breakfast. So if you could feel like maybe making some changes with your diet or times that you eat. Really try experimenting with that. Ensuring you get a good meal in for breakfast and not straight into the coffee. And really noticing the effects of the foods that you're putting into your body. Are they giving you energy or taking your energy away? Let's gently come in by sinking the weight over to the right side. Take a moment, and then left knee slides to the right heel as you either gently walk back, stay upright, or if the body allows you to, all the way to the mat. A nice one for removing that stagnation or any blocked energy through that stomach line. Other signs of imbalance or disharmony in these areas is overthinking and self-doubt, worry. And again, when we have a balanced diet, when we are eating well, healthy foods that give us vital energy, we're exercising, we're balancing with yin activities in life, then we minimize those emotions. And we start to feel more centered, more grounded, more strong and confident. Return to the nourishment of your breath. Breathe it right into this space. And gently start to release. Come down onto the mat. Extend your legs and just let them float out to the sides. Relax your arms. Adjust the shoulders. Meeting every body part with the earth. As you sink down into relaxation here, our final posture, Shavasana. Receiving all of this beautiful energy from the earth, for your body, for your mind, for your heart. Take a scan through now, visualizing from your toes to the crown of your head, every single muscle, bone, ligament, tendon, cell in the body, completely relaxed. Namaste. Thank you for practicing. Have a wonderful day.